So we'll go first to Madame Ms. Dancho. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you to the officials for being with us today on this very important topic. First, immigration. On the 2018 requirement or removal of the requirement for the police certificate, clearance certificates from country of origin, Pakistan was one of those. Is there consideration being given amongst the department to reinstate the requirement, not the option, but that it was required for Pakistan and others that may have been impacted by the 2018 change? Is that being considered in the department?
So thank you for the question, Chair. And I think the Minister pointed out that we are going to do a full evaluation of what transpired, and based on all of those information received, what can we do better, and if there are things which we need to do differently, we will consider that.
Okay, I appreciate that you can't. Okay, thank you very much. But can you confirm for me that, I think the Minister did, but just to confirm again, permanent residents require that police certificate clearance from countries like Pakistan, but student visas do not, correct?
Can I please turn to Aisha on that one to be very doubly sure about that?
Okay.
Thank you for the question, Mr. Chair. So permanent residents are asked for police certificates. There's a difference in the threat and the risk level for temporary residents where they're coming for a temporary purpose. So there's different requirements for those coming for a temporary stay versus a permanent stay. Permanent residents would require that have different requirements, more enhanced, in fact, because of the rights that would be provided to them and their ability to stay in Canada.
I appreciate that you described that certificate clearance as more enhanced screening measure. That's my understanding. You used the words more enhanced. Is that correct?
Thank you for the question. So I should correct myself. It's not necessarily more enhanced. It's a different, perhaps, different expectations for an officer, because now they are assessing a different type of resident. So when they're assessing somebody who's coming here for a temporary stay, they will request all of the information and documents they need for that duration of stay. When we have a permanent resident or perhaps a citizen, they will ask for the appropriate documentation that would satisfy them based on the fact that they would have different rights in Canada.
I would ask in your review that you, as the official opposition critic for public safety, I'd ask that you do strongly reconsider re-implementing or putting in additional, whatever measures we can possibly put in place to ensure there's extra screening. I do ask that you please do so, as I'm sure you are. I do want to ask the RCMP and a few questions as well. My understanding is you got your hands on the video, the alleged video from 2015 of this, the ISIS video of that individual being dismembered. What was your next course of action? Was it to inform the RCMP? Was it to inform RCC, or was it to inform CSIS? Or who found out first and told whom? Just trying to establish in brief, in 1 minute, if you could tell me.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, my recollection is the RCMP did not have that video initially.
At no time?
No time.
That's interesting.
When it was shared, when it was known, when it became
known. And CBSA?
Copy of the video, further to media reports, is a copy we took in the context of lessons learned, opportunities to improve, go forward.
You never had it until, you didn't know about it until media reports. Neither
Correct.
CBSA or the RCMP were aware. Was CSIS aware? I guess you can't speak for CSIS. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. You can, of course you can. My apologies.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the question. Can you hear me? Yes, thank you. I believe in our last session, we spoke about the requirements to be careful about what was shared between the agencies in the context of the ongoing investigation. And what I would point the honourable member to is in the chronology, the reference that as soon as CSIS became aware of threat information, which was in June of 2024, that we began to take action to mitigate the threat.
Thank you very much, ma'am.